All right, ladies and gentlemen, I knew this beta was going to be sweaty, but maybe just like armpit sweaty. You know what I mean? But this beta is like soaking, sopping, sweating right now. It's actually insane. I thought I was going to be able to test the guns and learn the maps, right? Nah. First game in, I get 360 wall bounce Jeff Hardy whisper in the wind by a dude with TTV or TikTok in his clan tag. I don't even remember. But these lobbies feel even more crazy than I would think CDL champs would feel. But let's talk about how we can go ahead and survive it and actually enjoy the Black Ops 7 beta. And maybe come out looking like one of those demons instead of free XP. If this is your first time here, welcome. And returning, welcome back. Drop your thoughts and opinions on the beta currently down below. So the first thing you got to do is adjust your mindset. Betas bring out the sweatiest of the sweaty because there's limited time. People want to flex, they want to learn every pixel angle before you. So if you're loading in expecting casual lobbies, you're probably going to be tilted. But one term that I was using last night was passion. I was saying all the passionate kids around right now, but at the end of the day, if you ask me, that word is just diet sweat. But I don't know, maybe some of these kids are just straight up snorting advanced gaming supplements. The next point, play a little bit slower than you think you should. I understand everybody is running around like crackheads, again, bouncing off walls and doing flips off turnbuckles. But at the end of the day, this isn't quite the time to go ahead and move like those guys that you were seeing. Maybe not even sprint too much. Hold the iron and definitely do not ego child 3 people at once. Move smarter, not faster. Use cover, pre-aim those hot spots, and let those sweats run into your crosshair for once. It will happen, trust me. Think of yourself like a bouncer at the club. You don't chase people around the block, you wait by the door and hand out denials. So go ahead and pump the brakes a bit and you will get a lot more kills than you may think. Now this next point, lock in 2 to 3 of your comfort guns. Now I know the beta has a bunch of shiny new toys, but don't waste all your time switching setups every match. Pick 2 or 3 guns, definitely the M8 if you want to play a little bit slower. That gun is busting heads right now, but in my opinion, go ahead and get acquainted with that weapon and maybe 2 more. And try and master those. The more consistent you are, the more you can actually focus on positioning instead of fumbling attachments. Think of it like dating. You don't need a whole roster, just 1 or 2 you can actually depend on. You got one for heads and you got one for tails, if you know what I mean. In the next point, go ahead and take advantage of the strong perks and the gear. Unfortunately, I feel like you're gonna need dexterity. Everything else around that is kind of personal preference. But if it's working for you, don't feel bad using it. At the end of the day, it's free real estate. You're not morally obligated to run the fair setup just because people in the lobby have an opinion on it. We are playing a beta at the end of the day. I know a lot of these kids are treating it like freaking COD champs or a $250,000 tournament, but we are playing a freaking beta. If a perk seems unfair, whatever, slap it on, run it, because it might get nerfed. Because trust me, the guy that's frying you with the meta isn't holding back out of principle. This next one is important. I understand a lot of people aren't quite talking to each other yet. Maybe they're embarrassed because they're straight up going 3 and 13 every game, but try to stick to team play even with randoms. If you're queuing by yourself, don't go rogue every life. Try to play near your teammates, trade kills, and use your freaking mics, man. Don't wait until you're at the top of the leaderboards to start talking. Some of the randoms might ignore you, sure, but to the other half, you look like an absolute genius just because you played around them. It's like improv. Sometimes you get gold, sometimes you get silence, but you gotta roll with it. Next, pick your battles with map control. Here's what a lot of people throw. They sprint straight into the middle of the map or just sprinting to those lanes that most people are already holding an iron on. Don't do that. Think about the power positions, lanes, and choke points. If you hold the right spots, you make the enemy come to you. Again, movement is hella flashy right now. Everybody wants to go ahead and do it, but if you're trying to get some kills, right now it might be better for you to just go ahead and chill a little bit. Because at the end of the day, running around blindly, you're basically just donating a kill at that point. And you might as well just gift wrap it with a bow. And this next one's huge. Take breaks so you don't crash out. If you stack up 5 straight sweat fests, you're probably gonna crash out. If you haven't crashed out already, you probably feel like you want to. So take a break, go grab a snack, touch some grass, touch your girl's ass or whatever. Tilt queuing only digs you deeper. And trust me, the demons will still be there when you come back. Some of these niggas don't have jobs, they don't get off the game, and they haven't left their desk in 12 hours. If you get up and take a step away from your desk for maybe 10 to 12 minutes, your head will be more clear, and you'll probably forget about everything that happened about 15 minutes ago. And speaking of keeping your head clear, real talk, if you're feeling drained mid-session, that's where I reach for advanced gaming supplements. They keep your energy on point, focus locked in without any crash, and they also offer a hydration supplement. I'm a big hydration guy. If you know me personally, I'm like 90% water, 10% Negro. Regardless, you can take advantage of absolutely any of these in these CDL level lobbies. This is kind of my sauce when the grind starts to get heavy. Just make sure you're sipping on a focus supplement and not a sleep supplement. This will be the second link down in the description, and use code NERVS10 NRVS10 for 10% off any purchase from the Advanced Gaming Supplement store. And at the end of the day, this one is another big deal. Don't take beta stats too serious. These shits don't even save, bro. Don't treat these betas like they're your career numbers. No one's looking back at your beta KD in November or your score per minute. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. Use this time to learn pacing, learn the maps, and just get reps in. If your numbers look bad, guess what? Wipe the slate clean when the full game drops. Your ego is the only thing keeping score right now. And for whatever reason, the egos this year in Black Ops 7 feel outrageous for no reason at all. At the end of the day, the Black Ops 7 beta is sweaty, but that's a good thing. It means you're getting a taste of high-level lobbies, and if you learn how to thrive here, the full game will feel way smoother. So play smart, keep it together, and don't let the TTV clan tag demons make this beta a bad time for you. And my last point is, ultimately, find a squad. Even if I'm going 3-13 in the beta, my teammates are doing a really good job of making me laugh hard as hell for whatever reason. But let us know how your beta lobbies have been. Are you chilling out or are you fighting for your life out there? Drop your beta experiences down in the comment section. And if this video helped you out, consider subscribing. And whether people agree or not, I think we're in for a good year. I look forward to seeing you again.